Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Real Legend of Gaming, where you can get your reviews and guides for your favorite games. Now, folks, we are back with Clash Royale, and in this episode of Everything Royale, we will be going over a brand new deck, folks. So let's check it out. Alright, folks, so as you can see, this deck here has tons of defensive cards, and it has more offense than the last deck I showed you in my video earlier last week. Now, folks, we're gonna go right into it. So it has the Valkyrie, OP right now, right? Mega Minion, the Zappies, the Royale Hogs, right? Another card that's super OP right now. The Magic Archer, which is a card that requires skill, but when you master the technique and the placement of this card, it is insane. Then you got the Tombstone, which you guys already know is an awesome card that even being underleveled is still strong and works wonders defensively. Then you got the Fireball, which gives you that spell card to chip away at the tower. And then you have your Log, right? Because you kind of need that in almost all your decks nowadays. So folks, we're going to show you two highlights, both in challenge modes, where you can see how this deck plays. I know in my last video, some folks were worried about their cards being underleveled to battle and ladder. This deck here is tested in challenges, right? As you can see, my cards are pretty low level, so I couldn't really use them in ladder myself. So you don't have to worry about that. This deck here is for everybody, folks. So let's get into those replays. And remember, as always, I'm not the best player in the world, but if you're a very good player, then you're going to do even better with this deck. All right, so let's check it out. All right, here we go. We're going up against Rodrigo from Nova, Peru. So you know I got to show some love to the Nova fam right there. All right, so we are loading up. Little peace sign with the princess, one of my favorite emotes. Hey, Ash, you should have listened to that in your video, man. All right, so we dropped the Mega Minion in the back. You guys already know that's like one of my favorite moves. It's easy and you're not really spending too much elixir, right? And we got the Tombstone there as well, because I'm trying to figure out what kind of deck they're playing. And I don't want to use my Royale Hogs yet or my Zappies, right? I kind of want to use those behind the Valkyrie. So notice we placed the Magic Archer 2 tiles from where the ice is on the bridge. It allows them to lock into the tower, you know, if there was other troops there to attack. And he can also attack from a distance, anything coming across. Now, the idea with this deck here is your main push is Valkyrie with Royale Hogs. And if you have your Tombstones going, those skeletons are going to be able to do damage as well. And we used the Fireball there. We did some attack damage to the tower, and we hit that Infernal Dragon. Again, we use the Tombstone to distract the Royale Ghost, while our Archer Tower locks onto the Infernal Dragon, putting in some work and allowing us to successfully defend that push. So we're looking really good, folks. I mean, we got a tower down to 269. We haven't taken any damage yet. Love it. Zappies to the side, distract that Lumberjack, toasted, right? Like we used to say in Mortal Kombat, toasty. Now you got the Valkyrie in front of the Zappies. The Log will do some damage to it, but we're still in good condition, right? There goes the Infernal Dragon. See where I placed the Magic Archer? It's going to do damage against the Infernal Dragon and that Ice Golem. Now it's going to do damage against the Electro Wizard and the tower at the same time. Talk about elixir value, right? That guy was putting in work. He was working hard for his paycheck. He earned himself an opportunity to be using the deck again. So look out for another Magic Archer deck during the week, folks. All right, so now that we're up 1 tower to none, we can kind of push on the left hand softly, but we want to be able to defend, right? So again, we got the Tombstone. We're going to log back the Lumberjack and the Royale Ghost. Couple skellies there, and now we'll use the Valkyrie to be able to do more damage. So look, folks, if you notice, haven't really taken damage, right? The only damage was from that log, and that was kind of cheesy, right? It's not really like a push. Magic Archer again to support the Mega Minion. Look at that damage, all from the side. Even gonna do damage against that Electro Wizard. Was taken out by that Royale Ghost, but we had enough time to build up our count. So now we got a Valkyrie push with the Zappies, which you already know. Destroy the Infernal Dragon, which I might add is a card that's very, very OP, and I predict that it's going to get nerfed. But what do I know, right? I'm just a regular Clash Royale player like everybody else, but truth of the matter is that card's OP. All right, so that was it. That was the first replay. You saw defensive all the way through, and we're able to do chip damage. All right, now here goes the next replay. This is against Kadu from the Surf Clam. All right, we're letting that count build up. Valkyrie in the back. Now we got the Musketeer going. So we're going to try to get some tower damage. We got the Magic Archer right there. Should be able to lock on. So we're doing tower damage and damage to that Musketeer. Valkyrie wasn't able to survive the attack from both of them, but we did a lot of damage to the Knight, and the chip damage will be able to be done by the Archer Tower. Now we got a Tombstone. Gives us an opportunity to see what other cards the opponent has and also build our count back up. Fireball will hit that Witch. Now they drop down a Royal Giant. So right there, Tombstone's going to distract the Royal Giant, gives us a chance to drop the Mega Minion and the Zappies. So right there, we got enough to be able to stop that Ice Wizard that was just dropped down. And for some reason, that Witch is still alive, which is crazy, right? I guess with the skeleton spawning, it gives us kind of like a protective shield. But Archer Tower gets her out. And we'll take the hits from the Ice Wizard because it's not doing a lot of damage. More effective when there's a tank in front of him, but doesn't have a high HP, so we can kind of eat that hit and let the tower do its work. Now they drop down the Valkyrie and Musketeer. Bang, Fireball right at the bridge. We're good. So Valkyrie versus Valkyrie. Well, not really, because we got the Archer Tower as well. So now we can start another push. So we're going to do Magic Archer. Again, position to get damage done on the tower. And because he retargets, he's going to be able to hit the Knight right there. Sorry about that. There goes the Zappies. He's going to do some damage. We'll use the log right there to get rid of the Witch. And folks, we're looking okay. All right, we got an advantage on the towers, right? We're up about 400 or 500. And we're going to bring the Royal Hogs. There we go. More damage. We use the Fireball to do damage to the Valkyrie and the tower. So looking pretty good. Now, this is what I was worried about, but I was set up for that. So we have the Tombstone again. Distract the Royal Giant. Mega Minion to take out that Ice Wizard. And we got our Zappies. We're good. This Royal Giant is toast. And I know I said it earlier, but that is no better way to say that when you're getting zapped and electrified, right? Now you got the Magic Archer again, put it in incredible work. Look at that. Taking out the Witch, doing chip damage to the tower. We got the Zappies full range in there, and the Magic Archer finishes off the tower again. So at this point, we just defend. We got 6 seconds. It looks like the opponent already rage quit. We're good, folks. This game is over. As you can see, deck is insanely OP. And you gotta use it while it's hot. So use it. Because, folks, those Royal Hogs are getting nerfed. Now, I don't know if the Valkyrie is gonna get nerfed, folks, but she could get a rework. But something's gonna happen, right? I know they wanted her to be really strong, so that's why I can't say definitely that it's gonna happen. But other than that, this is the deck right here. 3.6 average elixir cost. Solid deck, folks. And again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do appreciate the content, then hit that like button. It helps out tremendously. It helps me grow the channel, and we can bring more people to this community, and we can have a ton of fun. Now, also, I've been wanting to stream again. So, guys, if enough of you tell me you want me to stream some Clash Royale, I'm cool to do it during the week. Just let me know, all right? We could do user submission decks during the stream. I have no problem with that. Or we could do 2v2 battles. So other than that, appreciate the support always. Peace out.